Kenya's president says his government will intensify his country's war on terrorism after a new spate of attacks by Al-Shabaab militants. Earlier Tuesday, the bodies of at least 36 workers killed by Al-Shabaab were found in a quarry in the northern part of the country near the border with Somalia. Well, Nema Al-Bagir is following the story from London. She joins me now. Nema, you've been to this area, and of course we were talking just last week about another attack on bus passengers, and once again Al-Shabaab separating Muslim and non-Muslims and then killing the non-Muslims.
Yes, well, it plays both into Al-Shabaab's projected view of their piety of, Muslims against infidels, but it also helps with that sense of sowing discord. The Kenyan president has said that we are a people united against, collectively united against an enemy. What Al-Shabaab is trying to do is to show that actually even within Kenya, the Muslims amongst you are part of us, and the Christians are whom this war, this common enemy is against. It also helps, of course, underpin this issue of if only Kenyatta hadn't taken Kenya into Somalia, then none of you would be in this situation. And that's something that President Uhuru Kenyatta has come out very strongly against in his address to the nation today. We are defiant, we are united, and we have set our face, he said, against this evil that threatens the entire nation.
Hi there. Okay, so I thought you were going to a soundbite there. What I think is important is that this seems to be perhaps one of the first times we're seeing some sort of political fallout. There have been a number of attacks going back to Westgate Mall, and there hasn't been this kind of clear out of the top security apparatus. I mean, what do you make of it, and how much of a difference will it make to this war on terrorism for Kenya?
Well, there is the hope within Kenya's upper echelons in government that this will help unify the domestic stance to support not only the continued engagement in Somalia, but also what the government is doing in terms of revamping the security response. But as recently as the 22nd of November, when those horrifying bus attacks happened in Mandera, only 30 kilometers from this quarry where this recent attack happened, President Kenyatta didn't cut short a formal visit to the UAE, and that drew a huge amount of criticism internally. So it has felt like this is finally a tipping point. There has been no censure, there has been no official sanctioning of those at the top who should have been in charge of the policing efforts inside Kenya. And now this seems to be happening very quickly. Two very senior officials, very close to Kenyatta, the Interior Minister and the Inspector General of Police, both leaving office one after the other, Robin.